If 5.678 to the x to the power equals to 0.5678 to the y to the power equals to 10 to the z power, then which of the following is true? Here, three powers are equal. We can assume all of them are equal to k. Then the value of this one must be k, this one must be k, this one must be k, where k is a constant. Okay, then we have 5.678 to the x to the power equals to k. 0.5678 to the y to the power equals to k. 10 to the zth power equals to k. Now we can raise both sides of this equation to the power of 1 over x to get the exponent over here. Okay, let me do it. Then we have 5.678 to the x to the power is raised to the power of 1 over x. On the right side also we have to raise this k to the power of 1 over x. Then I am getting k to the power of 1 over x. Here a power is raised to another power. Whenever a power is raised to another power, we have to multiply the two exponents using the power of power rule in exponents. Then I'm getting 5.678 is raised to the power of x times 1 over x. Okay, here this x and x will cancel out. That is the simplification of this one is just 1. On the right side we have k to the power of 1 over x. Now 5.678 to the first power is 5.678. On the right side we can write this k to the power of 1 over x as it is. We can do the same thing in this stuff. That is, we have to raise both sides to the power of 1 over y to get up the exponent y. When I do so, I am getting 0.5678 equals to k to the power of 1 over y. Now, we can move this decimal point one digit to the right. When I move this decimal point one digit to the right, this 0.5678 will become 5.678. Since we have moved the decimal point one digit to the right, we have to divide this value by 10. So that the value of the fraction is equal to 0.5678. On the right side, we can write k to the power of 1 over y as it is. And now we can take a reciprocal on both sides of this equation. The reciprocal of this one is 10 over 5.678. On the right side, when I take reciprocal of this one, it is equal to 1 over k to the power of 1 over y. Now let me write this stuff as it is. That is 10 over 5.678 equals to, now let's consider a stuff that is a to the negative first power. A to the negative first power equals to 1 over a, or 1 over a can be written as a to the negative first power. So let's consider the same logic over here for this one, that is 1 over k to the power of 1 over y. So we can write this one as k to the power of negative 1 over y. Okay, now let's do the same thing over here in this equation to get the exponent z. Then I'm getting 10 equals to k to the power of 1 over z. Okay, now let me consider this one and this one. I'm going to multiply these two equations. Whenever I multiply two equations, I have to multiply the stuff on the left side and multiply the stuff on the right side. Okay, first let me multiply the stuff on the left side. Then I'm getting 5.678 times the stuff on the left side of this equation, that is 10 over 5.678. Now let me multiply the stuff on the right side. Then I'm getting k to the power of 1 over x times k to the power of negative 1 over y. Here this 5.678 will cancel out. I'm getting 10 on the left side. On the right side, we multiply two powers with the same base, that is k. Whenever we multiply two powers with the same base, we can take the base ones and we have to add the exponents. When I add the two exponents, I'm getting 1 over x negative 1 over y. And here already we got the stuff that is equal to 10. That is 10 equals to k to the power of 1 over z. We can plug in this k to the power of 1 over z for this 10 over here. Then we get k to the power of 1 over z equals to k to the power of 1 over x negative 1 over y. Now two powers are equal with the same base k. Whenever two powers are equal with the same base, what we can do is we can equate the exponents. When I equate the exponents, I am getting 1 over z equals to 1 over x negative 1 over y. Now let me subtract 1 over z from both sides of the equation. When I do so, this positive value, negative value cancel out. I am getting 0 on the left side. On the right side, we have 1 over x negative 1 over y negative 1 over z. Okay, here I got the result, that is 1 over x negative 1 over y negative 1 over z is equal to 0. I find this result in answer choice D. So in the given answer choices, the stuff I have an answer choice D is true. The correct answer choice for this question is D.